Hello, everybody.
Hey Lois, it's
Hey,
me, Peter Griffin.
Hey Lois.
Hi,
Hey Lois.
it's me, Kaiju. As you can see, I'm the wolf in the banner now. Cross is going to be the Yoda. Matt's the only real human. Palm is the anime girl, and historical is Keemstar.
It's all canon, by the way.
Correction.
Yeah, Keemstar pogging because that's the funny haha meme of the show. Haha pog. Can you feel the lack of motivation in my voice, audience? Oh wait, we don't have an audience.
Can you hear
know
the
why we don't have
motivation
an
in
audience?
everyone else?
You
Do you
guys,
know why you can't hear anything? Because we haven't posted the link yet, bro.
Yeah. You stupid.
yeah, I am stupid.
Gamers.
I guess I should die.
No.
Well,
No,
what's
if
the
you-
matter, Kai? Have you had a lot on your mind lately?
Maybe.
All right, lay it out for us.
Okay.
Lay it down, soul brother.
So the other day, I was walking down the street, right, with my mask on, of course, because I'm a good noodle, and this dude came out of nowhere. He said, Kai, you are you have the skin folds of uncooked ravioli pasta," and then he drove off in his green Subaru.
You have the skin folds of an uncooked ravioli.
And
Wow.
as I was sitting there in shock, utter shock, my long lost uncle, Fyodor Songaminganov, showed up at my house the other day, and he was like, "Oh, I have a revelation, Kai. Um, no one in no one in this family has actually realized that you were a thing, and we've just kind of like been going through the motions with you. In fact, this is the first real moment that we've all kind of realized that you've existed. So, nice to meet you." So that kind of put me in a funk for the rest of the day.
What?
And then Cross was late to the podcast, so that kind of made me a little sad.
I don't know what's happening. I literally
all
have been
right.
busy all day.
Just keep listening. Just keep listening.
And
Just listen to this boy's story.
you know, right when I was really happy, I was gonna go to the gas station after work, get some, gas station chicken. That was like the one thing that was leading up to the entire day. I was really, really hungry for some gas station chicken. That was like the one light of my life, and I dropped it in a puddle of water.
Fuck.
So my
No.
Gas station chicken.
so my past few days have been great.
Oh,
Oh my.
he's depressed. He lost his rotisserie chicken.
He lost
Dude,
his...
Rotisserie Chicken's so fucking good too. Like
It is.
It's like it's actually just a treat. Like the only one thing I always get, like every time I go to a supermarket, it's just like I'll either get a leg or just like the whole damn thing and take it home and just like, oh, it's normally like it's just a treat. But Kai, my heart breaks for you.
I just want to say I'm very pissed off that I had to work on Halloween because my plan for Halloween was completely ruined by that. I was gonna give rotisserie chickens to the trick-or-treaters.
That
Oh my
recent
God.
tweet.
That one tweet.
Do you want to know
How
what?
the fuck were you gonna do that? That sounds so expensive.
Simple. I was gonna give it to every 7th trick-or-treater. Like,
You're the lucky 7th trick-or-treater!
exactly.
Oh, what do I get? A rotisserie chicken.
Congratulations, kid. You are the 7th trick-or-treater. Here you go. And then the
Man.
14th would come along, and then the 21st. I was very banking on a lot of people, but
I'm
And
actually
then you
gonna
got
do that.
none.
yeah. Yeah, not only did I have to work, we didn't get any fucking trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, so you just had like 3 rotisserie chickens sitting in your fridge, just rotting.
Well, that was dinner for me and my roommates.
Shit, hit me up. Fucking send me a
gonna say-
rotisserie chicken.
Rotting, no, dude.
I will
Anything
mail
they
you a
don't give
rotisserie
out,
chicken.
it's all yours.
Those things can't go bad.
There's too much
You
salt in
become
them.
Ambitious.
Also, I just want to point out, speaking of like, once there's no trick-or-treaters, it's all free gain. For the month of November, I have been trying hard not to drink any soda. And so far, I've been doing very good. However, I think I fucking ruined it with how much candy I've been eating.
No.
I've been
See-
drinking nothing but water.
How I avoid drinking soda, besides like, maybe just drinking more water and just whenever I'm thirsty, just fill up a huge bottle of water and use that to fill my stomach, is I have this it's this like low sugar iced tea powder mix, like really low sugar. I think in like
Like
three, something like that. Yeah, I think it's in like 3 tablespoons. Let me go check right now. What the exact thing.
Bro's actually got sparkling water on tap. He's got like 4 or 5 bottles just sitting there.
Who the
He's
fuck?
like, I
who
only
the
drink
fuck-
the most exotic, clear, sparkling water.
Who the fuck drinks sparkling water? If you unironically drink sparkling water, and yes, I'm talking to anyone who's from Germany, you are sick.
I see how it is.
I can see how rose in Germany because they drink sparkling water unironically.
Sparkling water's great. And it's 29 grams of sugar in 3 tablespoons
That's
of
holy shit.
iced tea powder.
Damn.
So like I only ever use like a teaspoon. No way, fuck. Like to fill up a whole like liter of water. Fuck no, am I using 3 tablespoons? That's so much.
Yeah, Jesus. But nah, that sounds good. I'm gonna see if I can pick that up next time I run to the store.
But Kaiju, what's your big issue with sparkling water?
It's disgusting.
Probably the sparkling part.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Drink actual water. What's wrong with you?
In Europe, sparkling water is the norm.
Yeah, but I don't like Europe.
You don't like all of Europe?
Yeah, it
Just
looks
the
like
entirety of it, man.
it looks like a penis, and the North American continent looks like it's cum shot. So I'm destined to hate it.
You are the cum shot. Europe is the PP.
You're also the cum shot historical.
I mean, you did come out of the country after all.
Yeah, literally, I am a part of the cum shot. What do you want?
The country of Europe.
The country of Europe.
What a
Yes,
very-
time to go to my favorite country.
What a very American thing to say.
He is becoming American. Haha.
Every day goes by, he loses his British accent.
No.
The longer he is in America, the more American he will become.
Unless to the home country.
Historical, the faster you lose that English accent, the faster you lose that edge with American women. They'll all be like, oh, he's just another American, but not with that British accent that they all dream of having.
Yes, the British accent makes women soak.
Yeah, it
Bruh,
makes them
literally the
soak in their
Pacific
own
Ocean.
blood. It makes them soak in their own blood.
Which is
They're like, you stop eating my intestinal tract, you Brit, and you just demonic scum.
great. Yep. Oh, Brits are zombies, actually. That's a
No,
fact.
not zombies, demons.
Same difference.
Same.
Oh, dude. Like, I mean, fucking, why does all of Europe have, like, one area, or, like, every country has its own area that has, like, a connection to hell? Like, France has the catacombs, they're like, if you go down the right tunnel, you're just gonna go to hell. And you're like, what the fuck?
There's a stone in fucking Switzerland that's across from a bridge that was said to have been thrown by the devil.
What?
Yeah,
Matthew,
I think it's called Teufelstein, which just means devil stone.
Matthew, I just realized something.
What's up?
Do you think if we go to Butte, Montana, right? And we get one of those high-tech submarines and we just start diving into the Berkeley pit, we'll find hell?
Holy fuck, dude, no way.
I'm pretty sure that's our gateway to hell. We just see two
That
red
is
eyes
our
in the
fucking...
we just see a large pit of fire at the bottom.
Fuck, dude.
Self-rep.
They both go to hell for being from Montana.
Yeah, actually, that's the funny part. See, Butte, Montana is a bit of like a pretty rich area, specifically because we get mineral water straight out of the tap.
This dude drinks straight from the spring. He just, like, he goes up like a dog, like...
Actually, yes. There is this one spot in Montana that people frequently just bring in empty water jugs to fill up their water with because that shit tastes good.
Yeah, I used to live by there.
Yeah, lucky
That, like,
bastard.
That was one of me chores, to go fill up the water water bottles.
Matthew, go fill up the water jugs.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was all. I always liked doing that because it was a nice drive, and I would fucking listen to David Bowie on the way there.
Yep, the contemporary situation of the Teufelstein. Yep, the Teufelstein. So basically, the story goes, this is the most fucking Swiss thing that it could be. So basically, they're like, man, we really need a bridge to get across this fucking gap, but it's really complicated and hard because it's like a weird gap, right? And so they're like, what are they gonna do? And there's multiple variations to this tale, so I'll tell the one that I'm familiar with. The one that I'm familiar with goes that this one guy shows up and is like, I will build the bridge for you. And then they're like, sure, thanks, buddy. And so he builds the bridge, and they're like, this is fantastic. And then he's like, ha, joke's on you. Fucking rips off, like, you know, his cloak or whatever. And is like, I'm actually the devil. They're like, fuck, why'd you build a bridge for us? He's like, because I will take the soul of the first living being that passes through this bridge. And they're like, shit, well, now we can't use the bridge, was the thought process that was supposed to occur, because the devil was like trying to be like, ha, I've made you this bridge, but you can't use it unless you want to sacrifice one of your souls to the devil. And so then the fucking guy's like, how do we deal with this? And then they're like, I know. And so they force a fucking lamb or a sheep or whatever to cross the bridge. And the devil gets so mad because he's like, fuck, now I own a sheep soul. What am I going to do with that? That he's like, well, I'm going to break the bridge. So he picks up the rock and throws it, but misses the bridge. and ends up with this boulder on the other side. And he's just like, everyone's just pointing and laughing at him because the dumb bitch missed the bridge. Probably because he can't break his own like pact, because they kept up their end of the bargain. And so then in like shame, the devil like goes back down to hell or whatever, being like, fine, keep your bridge.
So wait. Basically, what you're saying is the devil was gonna try and fucking throw the stone, but RN Jesus was just like, nah, son.
Alright,
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus. Fucking just Jesus is the god RNG.
Jesus.
He is RNG.
Jesus just shows up to Satan throwing out the rock, and he's just like, vibe check.
Vibe check.
I like your cut, G.
I like you. Jesus during the harrowing of hell. I like you cut G.
I like your cut, G.
The Taco Bell noise.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But bro, all this talk of demons, you know, that's actually a pretty good stepping point to historical over here. Walking through Devil May Cry.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Bro, how you been liking it?
Okay. I'm gonna. Please don't slaughter me for this. My experience of the first game was meh.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The camera sucked ass, but the third game, I love it.
That's fair. No, the first game is fun.
Dated.
But it's definitely like got stuff that's like dating and whatever, and part of it, like the locked camera angle, is likely from its inception as originally as Resident Evil, yeah. But yeah, no. 3 is fucking fantastic. 4 is also great.
DMC2 is the best game.
DMC 2.
My favorite game is DMC Devil May Cry.
DMC2 is the best Devil May Cry game. Please play.
Benny, please play DMC2. Dante is the best.
Oh, you guys-
God, I hope fucking Vinny from Vinesauce somehow finds this and is just like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Give me a second. Give me a second as I just to add a picture of Dante to the picture.
No,
yeah.
Dante.
Put him in the chair in between Palm and Historical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We'll welcome him in.
Wait. I need a specific image of him. Hang on.
A specific, you say?
Yeah, some that really conveys the vibe that he's always produced. It's something that's important to his character.
Is it El Dant?
No.
Or is it?
God damn it! I love El Dant.
That's where. See, I really want to play through DMC Devil May Cry in Spanish now, but like you can't actually do it. There's no voice setting. You have to like trick the game into thinking you're playing on a Spanish server or some shit.
And that's why you use our sponsor, ExpressVPN.
No, not Spanish server. You have to like set your fucking computer to be in like Spanish things or whatever.
What?
Well, because it like checks what your computer language is or whatever.
Right,
Oh,
right.
okay.
Oh, wait. You can set it from like the Windows settings. So after you set that, all your shit will be in Spanish. But you'll be able to hear Dante go off and just swear his way out of
Hey,
what is
puta.
it? That big mother womb. Oh, yeah, it literally gets called a puta like 12 times and say, "Hey, fuck you."
El puta. Fuck you.
Eh,
Mamma
Hey,
mia.
culo, yo pinche pendejo.
basta padeno. That's Italian.
Wait, that's Italian. All right, don't insult Alex. He's not even
Babanculo.
here.
I don't know why my first thought for funny accents is Italian, but
Mamma mia.
Bro,
my cock.
I found the guy who's hungry for spaghetti.
Beg your pardon?
Nani?
Bruh, like he's out here breaking bread.
I love French bread.
Bro, now I want some French bread.
Oh, yeah, but you know what I want?
There he is. It looks like he's flipping off fucking Keemstar.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, Keemstar boss fight, he'd probably flip him off.
Fucking Dante would show up flipping up teams.
It's so easy. Keemstar can just replace the fucking. Remember that Fox News stand-in boss?
Yeah, just replace
Yeah.
it with
He
Keemstar.
just replaced it with Keemstar. It's literally like so easy. It's 1 for 1. You don't have to change a single goddamn thing.
You know what if someone makes a mod where they just put that boss in free, but instead of the boss, it's just a model of Keemstar.
That'd be great. That'd be great. What
That'd
are you
be
talking
great.
about?
Just like the fucking Macho Man mod for Skyrim, where like clearly the fucking model isn't right.
That fucking boss sucks, by the way. Honestly, a lot of the bosses in that game suck.
I mean, doesn't everybody? Actually, I'm gonna post something else that sucks from that. Hang on.
Well, what are you thinking, Kai? Well, what are you thinking?
What
You
they
gotta
did?
tell us.
What they did to my boy.
I think my favorite detail to always remember from DMC DMC Devil May Cry Special Edition or whatever definitive edition to DMC Devil May Cry the original, they removed Virgil's fedora.
Speaking of which,
I call it.
I have an image that's akin to that.
Every time. I can't get over because I showed that to Oliver once,
Just gonna
and
put that in the
his
corner.
reaction was he called him a redditor.
I'm just gonna put that in the corner. There we go. It's blurred
I just
out.
want to say, do you think when they defeat the fucking Keemstar boss, this plays? And then Matthew played a very loud sound, and it was very funny, but the audio glitched out, so it didn't really pick up. Y'all are just gonna have to believe me, okay?
Why is it so loud?
I honestly, I can't fucking hear this thing, so I don't know how loud it actually is.
Very
fucking
fucking
loud.
loud.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ! It's like a fucking. It's like a blind person giving people seizures.
It is.
I'm so sorry.
Like, holy shit. How I mean I respect your height, but holy shit.
Christ, I need to go like to the actual stream and hear it.
Oh, I
Shit,
think
can't.
I think thankfully I turned it down. I think, but who knows? Maybe you
Okay.
just killed everybody in the chat.
The one person that like the two people maybe watching were just like, you know what, maybe I gotta go. See.
Fucking retitle this episode Funky Yunky Matt sabotages everything.
Funky Unky Matt ruins the podcast.
I have
Again.
earwax.
Again. When was the first? Oh wait, the wrestling episode.
No.
You didn't
We all
sabotage me
ruined that.
better.
We were in it together. Yeah, you can't take full credit for that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you still haven't watched the Scooby-Doo WWE movie with
No,
You
we
still haven't
haven't
watched normal
watched
wrestling.
it.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, hold up. You still haven't watched WrestleMania 17. You still haven't finished it.
You haven't watched WrestleMania 17? This okay?
Bruh, this has been this
Change it
dude's
quick.
homework
Change it
assignment.
quick.
I've
Oh.
been too busy doing other things.
Like watching fucking Scooby Doo.
Really. So
No.
you can finish an entire Scooby-Doo movie, and you can finish the entirety of Devil May Cry 1, and you're starting to finish Devil May Cry 3, but you can't watch some WrestleMania.
I wanted to finish Devil May Cry before you watch WrestleMania 16.
All right, but listen, that doesn't explain the other 2 months. It's like 1 month it's been since we've had the talk. We sat you down. We were like, all right, historic. We're gonna have some quality time. We're gonna talk
Well,
about some wrestling.
Okay, I also value my schoolwork.
Yeah, that's his excuse. That's his excuse.
Mm,
Because
yeah.
nobody would judge schoolwork, right? I know you're.
Why aren't you around just watching wrestling?
Yeah,
Kneecaps
like
news!
us, like us.
Oh my god.
Why are you guys so mean to me?
Because
Because we need to make
Okay,
fun
okay. How about your anime list? Let's go down that real quick.
I'm not. Well, no, I haven't watched any either in the past 2 months. I've just been primarily on the fucking grind of other shit.
That fucking reminds me, Matthew. Have you finished Beastars?
I have not finished Beastars.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go.
Beastars.
I'm gonna go over to your fucking apartment and beat your ass. Also, Cross, you still have to watch it.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Season 2 is coming out. We're all watching it together.
Oh, season 2's coming out?
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything.
Yes, you do.
Nope.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm gonna
Hello.
love
Okay.
you.
Well, if it comes from a different voice, will Cross agree to it?
No.
Palm.
Yeah, I don't think we can help him. I think he's a lost cause.
No.
I don't
No.
listen.
We
I
can
have
still-
other
we can still-
things to
we can
do.
still
I
save
don't
him.
have
We can
time
still
to
save
watch
him.
Beastars.
We can still save him. All we gotta do is just tie him up to a chair.
I know. All right, break
Fucking
out the belts
Clockwork Orange
again.
him.
All right, hell yeah.
No, Kyle, you're gonna tie him up, but then he's gonna
Beastars.
escape while you're too busy masturbating. Fucking scenes.
I
This
won't
is gonna
masturbate
happen.
to them. How fucking dare you?
Well,
I
okay,
know you
listen,
have the
the court's out on that one, but still.
It's a good show, and besides, we're getting season 2 finally. And since I know what's gonna happen, and I get to rub it in your faces, and it's gonna make me happy.
Manga.
So I get to rub it in your okay, now I'm not watching.
Manga.
Wow. Okay. So. Okay. Fine. No.
Because you're gonna say you rubbing it in my face. I'm like, okay,
Well,
yeah.
you know, I was literally just
Manga.
fuck you.
Yes, I beat
Monkey.
Reject humanity, become monkey.
I reject humanity, Jojo. Toad mask, and then he just starts going like, woo, woo, woo.
Oh god.
Did Matthew
Speaking
just
of
break
JoJo's,
something?
though,
Also,
Knocked over my nail polish again.
are you
Oh.
okay?
No, I knocked over my nail polish.
I
Oh.
forgot you paint your nails.
Yeah, hell yeah, fucker.
Yeah, which makes you more of a man than any of us here.
hell yeah,
So that's
fucker.
way back when.
Hell yeah, fucker! I paint my nails.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Still, you would.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're really thinking about it, I paint my nails in KFC chicken grease.
I don't think that makes you mad. I think this makes you fat.
Wow.
You know what I'm gonna do because you made me so sad? I'm gonna eat a whole bucket of KFC chicken to make myself feel better.
This
Is that
why-
Nikado avocado?
I want. Okay.
That's a bad thing to say.
Okay, since Palm said that this new rule is in place that we can't talk about Yandere Dev, I'm making it a new rule that we can't talk about Nikocado Avocado because I hate that man.
Really?
Fair.
No, we have to say.
No, I don't want to talk
You-
about him. I don't want to talk about him.
Also, Kai, technically, you know what? You're the one who brought up Yandere Dev, so you know what? Obligatory one time per every stream.
Yeah, you dumbass motherfucker.
You
No,
All you had to
no,
do was just
no,
not even bring him
no,
up.
No,
All you had to
we
do was
didn't-
just not even bring him
we-
up.
I didn't.
We're currently
Yeah,
on the
yes,
topic
you
of
did.
talking
It
about
has not
We-
been. It has not been one time every stream. How dare you?
yeah.
Did,
Okay.
did
in
you review the
Kai's defense,
tapes?
we-
Did you review the tapes?
In
Yes,
Kai's defense,
yes.
I reviewed them. We did not bring him up during the second wrestling episode.
Sense.
Okay, so one.
Sense.
One out
And
of
the Halloween
11.
podcast and the Phobia
And the Halloween
podcast.
and the phobia. Although we should have brought him up, I'm scared of him.
Basically, every single one past the Wrestling 2 one. So,
Alright,
fuck
alright.
you.
Fucking game developers was the boiling point, and we've kind of simmered down after a while.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just
Alright, I'll
like
take.
that. Just like that one time, Palm beat me to death one day because I spilt his iced tea.
Sat down to drink his iced tea, then Kaiju bumble fucked over and then tripped and then spilled over
I
Pump's
didn't
pants.
bumble fuck
Pump
over. How dare you?
Yeah. I don't know. I just described it like that.
Kai, you bumble fucked over, and my life was ruined.
No, it wasn't.
Bumble
Pom couldn't
fuck.
taste taste the sweet nectar of the gods anymore, so he had to beat Kaiju to death.
Oh, poor Kai.
You're
But
so mean.
okay, real talk, real talk. So let's bring it all the way back here. We flew off from El Dant, but yeah, historical. So what do you really enjoy right now about the Devil May Cry series?
Oh yeah.
Beating the shit out of my enemies with sick ass stylish combos. That's what.
All right. But like, what kind of combos you running? Like, do you have any particular favorites off the top of your head?
My favorites? No, not. I don't have any particular favorites. Just there's so many to choose.
All right, all right. Oh man, Kai.
Yeah.
And historical. Well, really everybody. Oh man, my favorite combinations really are just like doing the launch combos, like stuff like where you lift them up. You're holding them up with like twosome time or something else if you're like gunslinger, or like doing prop shredder if you're in swordmaster, and then just doing like insane ass jump canceling bullshit if you have like Beowulf and yeah, Beowulf and any other sword like Rebellion or Agni and Ruda.
Okay, just spoiled. You get Beowulf as a weapon.
Not
I mean,
quite.
All right, we could just move on from that then.
Yeah, I guess we'll never talk about Devil May Cry again. All right. Oh,
All
well.
right.
Wait, are we switching topics now?
Yeah, we're switching topics.
Yeah, because
May I have the floor?
All right, go for it.
All right, I am very happy. Now, you boys already know why I'm happy, but I just kind of want to announce
don't.
it if
I don't.
that's okay.
You do know.
System of a Down is back!
Oh, dude, it's so fucking
Yes!
cool.
It has
Let's
been
fucking
so
go.
long! It's been 15 fucking years!
It's been longer than has it? Wait, has it been longer? I'm not entirely sure.
It has been 15. Mesmerized and Hypnotized were released in 2005. That was the last album they released.
My God, it literally has been like an entire era since then.
Like I was more hyped for this than when fucking Tool dropped new shit, and I was hyped for that.
Oh my God, like real talk. So okay, I have to ask you the big debate here. Before we talk about what they're about to put out, but what do you think was better, Hypnotize or Mesmerize?
Fuck. Okay. I think Mesmerize was better as a whole, but Hypnotize has Holy Mountains, which is my favorite song by them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But as a whole, Mesmerize was just kind of a better album.
Oh, dude, I like everyone memed the fuck out of Cigaro, but like there's so many.
Dude,
Dude,
Cigaro is so good, dude.
my cock is much bigger than yours. My cock can walk right through the door. With the feelings so pure.
It's got you screaming back for more.
My
Yeah,
God.
no, I did not have the cultural period of you guys growing up because I have no idea what the fuck you guys are on about.
So, all right.
They're a
Yeah,
very
you know what?
good, very
Yeah,
good band.
super good band. In
Right.
fact, even before that, like those two are like some legendary albums. But even beforehand, like they're self-titled. I forget the one that had Sugar on it. That was like their very first.
That was the self-titled debut. I do not okay, fuck it. This is a whole fucking how to get into. I do not recommend listening to the self-titled first, simply because it is like pure chaos the entire way through, and I feel like you kind of want to ease yourself in a little better with System.
Would you recommend them maybe Chop Suey? Possibly
Yes.
at that point?
Toxicity is the best starting point for the band. This is your homework, guys. Listen to System of a Down.
I've already listened to System of a Down.
Like I always show them their music videos first, and I'm just like, all right, I know this is really fucking weird, but how are you feeling right now? And they're like, I think I'm digging it. I think I'm getting into this. I think I'm going places here. And if they don't say that, then they're a lost cause. They're dead to me.
At the very least,
if they don't say that exact sentence.
at the very least, the music video for Hypnotize has titties, so you gotta like look for that.
I'm so upset.
Gotcha.
I'm so upset that you pointed that out. Because every time I see that music video now, I just notice it.
Okay, it's like a shot of a crowd, and there's a girl like flashing the band. It is so like hidden, but once you notice it, you can't not.
Got it. I will
S-
be aware.
Steal This album is really good.
That's my
I was the
favorite.
big fan of it.
That's my favorite System album.
I would like Chicken Stew is just like a great way like to start off the whole CD, but I like Highway Song is like one of my favorite songs on the entire fucking thing.
Inner Vision is good.
New Guns. What is
Guns.
it? I could be like there's only like 1 or 2 songs that I'm like maybe half and half on, and that's maybe like Roulette or Theta Waves, but like beyond that, the rest is like
Roulette is a very slow, gets like acoustic ballad. So if that's not your vibe, that's understandable, but I like it.
I know, I dig it.
Gotcha.
I dig it.
Well, fuck, this is gonna be the next Funky Unky Matt video. I'm gonna do a whole ass thing on System of a Down. Here's the this is the game plan right now.
Actually, since I'm probably gonna be uploading this the same day, hopefully, I fucking hope so. Please remind me. You could probably just take this clip of the stream and just put it in like a thing of your video.
I might just Palm and Matt don't stop talking about System of a Down for 5 minutes.
But dude, like seriously, after as long as they've been gone, don't get me wrong, I appreciate Scars Over Broadway. It was a good ass time. You know my feeling on Surge's solo career.
Surge's
I
solo
personally
stuff is great, fucker.
I mean, I don't dig it. I don't dig it as much as like it's good. It's definitely good, but it's just when you think about what they could have been doing together the entire time, like, it upsets me. Like, honestly, they're the ones who actually got me into playing guitar and bass, like way back when, and I wish I would have kept at it. Fucking A. Fucking
Real
Soldier
shit.
Side is so good to fucking learn on, but
Oh yeah, the first guitar solo I ever learned was Radio and Video.
oh no shit.
Yeah, and okay, I'm sorry, I swear I'll finish soon, but the reason I own a Epiphone Thunderbird bass is specifically because Shavo Odagian played one. That is the only reason I own that bass now, and that's like my favorite bass,
Bro, you saw it. It was like, I need this. This is mine.
basically.
Well, speaking of cool ass basses, I got stuck. Like, just transition to something else real quick. So I've been doing like a small anime rewatch here and there. Like, I don't have a ton of free time anymore, but like in the time I was watching Fully Cooley again, right? And if you haven't seen it before, basically kid gets guitars pulled out of his head to battle a seemingly just crazy anime mecha threats from space.
What?
And
Oh, you were talking about Fooly Cooley?
yeah. See, you knew. And for some reason, all the mechs end up being hand related. But oh man, I don't know. I just when I was starting to watch it, I kind of it's weird. I feel like anime's got this weird kind of it feels like even for something as chaotic and weird as a show like that, you just don't see that type of outward and like, or at least how do I put this? You don't see that type of strange and crazy thought process put into the media as much anymore. It seems a little more formulaic. Like, there's some shows that kind of break the mold, like Aizoken. You know, let's go into that for like a little bit. Like, I love Aizoken for the fact that it plays with the imagination of other people's characters, and it plays like you actively see that, and that's not something you normally do at all. Like, it takes you places, and the whole concept of the show is literally immersion and showing people immersed in other people's creativity. And of course, you know, Matt's waifu's in it.
Yeah.
You know, all the other, but the biggest positive of all is that Matt's waifu is in there.
If you haven't seen Matt's video on Kanamori, please go check that out.
You could probably make an entire video on them.
I could, but like my sister is subscribed to my YouTube channel, so I feel like she'd like text me one day, just be like, Matt, we gotta talk.
Matt, this isn't healthy. She's not real. She's real to me.
She's real to me.
Just go all
Wait.
Star Killer on her.
Wait. No, it's your feelings for her are not
Are-
real.
You're real to me.
To me. And being like, bitch, fuck you mean?
I missed voice
So wait, Cross, the one anime you mentioned you finished not too long ago was the Dragon's Dogma anime, right?
Yep,
So
it's
what were your thoughts?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
I mean, for anyone who likes the games, there isn't really much for them there. I guess, plot wasn't necessarily the strong suit of Dragon's Dogma, so it's not like people are out here like hoping for a retelling of the fantastic story that was Dragon's Dogma. But I would say that this series has good ideas, and that is, for one of them, each episode is named after a deadly sin that contribes to the episode at hand, more so than not, in a way that is not what you would expect necessarily. Do you want spoilers or no?
I mean, does anyone care really?
I don't care.
Does anyone
for
here
it, man.
actually want to watch the Dragon's Dogma television series?
No.
No. Okay. So, for example, it's the second episode is Gluttony, in which they come across they being the main character. I think his name's Ethan, and the pawn Heather, something like that. Come across an ogre who is gonna eat a small girl who's chained up, and they're like, "Oh, why? Who did this? Who chained it up to you?" Blah blah. It's their town. Their leader, their leader, which is like the lord of the land or whatever, is like, well, we got to satiate the ogre, so we have to feed one person to it every month, and it's randomly selected. And then, but he's got thugs that constantly like just take more food away from the people, and like if you don't offer up somebody in your family for selection, you won't get any food that month. And they need that stuff because their crops are failing, right? So it's the whole shit. So they end up killing the ogre, freeing the town, and then it does after they kill the ogre, and they're like, all right, we'll let them handle the justice for this town. It hard cuts to him on top of a hill, crying his eyes out, Ethan, looking upon the town that's now like virtually on fire, just with people running around assaulting everyone. And then it cuts and it flashes back to the events that occurred before. And so like you get a hard cut to him crying. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Like it puts you on edge because it's confusing, as it should be. And what ends up happening is once the people got into the town, and once the people started like raiding the Lord's house, which was just filled with foodstuffs and everything, the people themselves, even though they were previously starving and everything, got gluttonous, and they started fighting each other for food. They started fighting each other, and you see this small family that like you've been following throughout the episode that was previously like, this downtrodden, you got sympathy for them, just turning rabid, like just eating up whatever they can and fighting off everyone else, and there's just absolutely no cooperation. The whole town goes to absolute shit, basically.
Oh man.
Right.
So that's definitely not a way that you expect it, because you'd expect it to end with like, oh, the gluttony of the Lord, and then it further on goes like, no, all that is present within anyone, and now given this opportunity, they have reverted to their baser instincts. It's generally a fucked series. Like, it's not very happy. Another thing is like, this is less of a critique of it from a film studies perspective and more from like me as a guy who played the games. The scale for certain creatures is like really weird. Like the ogre in the show is colossal. Like it can fit a whole human into the palm of its hand. In the games, they were maybe like 3 humans tall, like 3 people tall,
So about a
which was
solid
still
ship.
big, but like they fucking make it absurdly bigger in the show. And then there's a lot of elements where you're kind of looking at it and go like, yeah, this is just, they took this from there. Like the beginning and the start, you're feeling like, yeah, this is just Berserk kind of, with like, oh, he's so happy, Ethan's so happy, whatever, and then like, oh, it's all gets fucked, and now he has to swear revenge, and now his only life goal is to get back at the dragon who screwed him over. In like the 3rd episode, Envy, there's a group of goblins that attack this caravan, and what do? They start trying to have non-consensual relations with the woman that's there, and you're just kind of like, oh, well, they just took that from Goblin Slayer.
Right.
And you're like, oh, well, isn't that in the games? No, the goblins in the games don't do that. There is an enemy that has an odd fondness for women, but it is not goblins. Goblins, like, just steal shit. They literally only made them these weird little rapist things because, like, of Goblin Slayer. And so there's just a lot in the series where you kind of like can just point to other popular media or media that got popular and just go, oh, they took it from there. Oh, this was that. This was this. Which kind of dilutes the experience when it's kind of blatant at points.
Oh, okay.
I feel you. I feel you. Like it almost it just seems like they had no respect even for like the actual content like at all. Like as if they never even paid attention to it. Correct? Or correct?
Yeah, kind of, pretty much. Yeah, that's sort of what ended up being it.
Okay. So it's like it's all right, but not like a you have to watch this type of show.
No, you can easily pass it up.
Just watch Goblin Slayer instead or something like that.
No, I wouldn't say if you're looking for a show like that. I would say probably just I don't know. I can't really say what show to replace it because it doesn't really feel like it's a show that has much of an identity. The fight scenes are good.
Okay.
The fight scenes are pretty good. The magic is really disappointing considering how absurd the magic is in the games, where you can summon like typhoons and like giant ice pillars, and like there's a spell that you can charge that will instantly kill anyone that uses, or instantly kill whoever you use it on. But like how long the spell needs to charge is dependent on like the total health of the person and stuff. So there's some really ridiculous spells and like ridiculous things that you could do in that game that just end up never showing up on screen, like even remotely. So it just leaves me with a dulled sense of they had a series that is Dragon's Dogma is because it's directed by the same guy who did the combat design for Devil May Cry. I think it was the combat design, or maybe it was directed by Hideki Kamiya. I can't remember. A major figure of the Devil May Cry series was involved in Dragon's Dogma, and it shows because the combat is fucking absurd and so much fun that then seeing how much it could have been and then seeing how dull it actually is on the show itself, it leaves kind of a bad taste in my mouth because I played the games and I know what the potential was.
Right. Okay. I feel you. Just like it's definitely untapped on the way they could have like captured things.
Oh yeah, 100% untapped.
Okay.
Kind of a bummer too. Like especially when like you as a player of the series, like you have like the actual idea of like the scope of the ideas they could have carried out. Like I hate that shit. Like it's kind of reminds me of the Devil May Cry anime. I'm sorry.
No, that's fair.
I thought
100%.
that- I
I
thought
get
that
what you're
was actually- I thought that
what
was
it's coming
actually
from.
good.
It's I mean it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's a lot of fun. It's Strawberry Sunday good times, but you know what? I don't want to bring it back to Devil May Cry. Never mind. Oh,
Sorry.
it's not you. It was me. That was my fault.
Can we just all agree to not apologize for things that don't need apologies?
Wait, does someone need to do some squats?
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of, after this, I gotta go do my daily exercise because I've not had the chance to do it yet today.
I've gone deaf.
So
What-
busy
Here.
doing other shit.
What exercises have you been doing, Cross?
I generally, as a bare minimum, every 2 days, what I try to do is 50 squats, 50 sit-ups, and 50 push-ups.
Now I'm back from hell. What have
You
you-
left?
How was
you were
it?
gone? No, I
got some
meant that
back.
seriously. I thought you were just staying quiet because Cross was explaining Dragon's Dogma.
Well, how was that going?
It went fine.
Hell yeah, my dude.
I helped my little brother with payment. That's it.
Nice.
Payment? What? Are you in trouble? This is someone coming for your kneecaps?
No, this isn't me making deals with the underworld crime syndicate that is also known as the U.S.-Canadian border,
Oh,
or the U.S.-Mexican border. My bad.
I was.
You know what you gotta do.
You know what we gotta do? We gotta do.
Hey yo,
Holmes.
don't make me come back and finish the job.
Don't
All right. You know that.
kiss your little kneecaps goodbye.
Kiss those sweet things goodbye, little boy.
Babish.
That just reminds me. The Mafia trilogy came out again. That makes me sad.
Yeah, again.
Again.
Wait,
In this
what?
modern world of remakes, constantly.
Yeah, but okay, so the first one was extremely fucking dated. Like, extremely fucking dated. Which is fine. It was like a PS2 game. Yeah, I expect it to be dated. And then Mafia 2, which was a PS3 game, which was fine, got butchered by its definitive edition for some fucking reason. Like, seriously, some of the shit actually looks worse now. That's fun. And Mafia 3 happened, which although I respect what they were trying to do, just felt like a slog to actually play. So on one hand, I want to get the, definitive trilogy because I liked the series and I grew up with it, but on the other hand, there's some shit that just annoys me. So that's great.
What are you laughing about, dude?
You good over there?
What's
Yeah,
so funny
just-
about me lamenting about, like my
Yeah,
childhood
No,
game?
I
You're
found a
laughing
video.
your ass off about it.
Funny. I found a video. I
You're
found
laughing.
funny.
What
You were
video?
laughing. I'll post it. It's such a stupid. I don't know why I'm laughing at this of all things. It's just a simple edit of a Megamind video. I found it and then I fucking found it funny. It's funny to me. Ending to it.
I fucking hate that. Wow, I
You watch-
fucking hate that. Oh my god, I fucking hate that.
That's so fucking cursed, dude.
Why did they use that fucking noise?
Should I
They
look?
nerfed it. Look at it. Watch it. It's great.
Okay, I feel the need to talk about that fucking meme there. I don't know the source of that fucking fart sound effect. I think it's a gnome video, but I think it came before it. I don't know, but that is one of the most like disgusting fucking sound effects I've ever heard.
Is it the one that
I
they
love
use
it.
in the American Dad intro? You've seen that, right?
No. It's the fucking
Yeah, that one.
It
It's
is
from American Dad.
American Dad intro.
No, I saw a meme where they used that fart sound effect at like the start of the intro. Good morning, U.S.
I hate this video. It's so bad yet so good at the same time. My favorite comment is it was no accident. That was to assert dominance.
Laugh it up, asshole.
No. I'm fucking crying and I don't know why.
Okay, have you watched the video?
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched the fucking video.
God,
Mm,
that's just. I hate modern humor.
I love that.
Wow, you don't like modern stuff? What are you, a boomer?
Haha, get it? He's
Okay, I have a
older.
genuine question, Kaiju. You grill, right? And you enjoy older stuff. Are you actually a boomer among Zoomers?
No, because I don't like the taste of Monster Energy.
Not even the white ones?
No.
The
You know-
white ones are the only okay ones.
I think the only Monster Energies that I would actually drink are the coffee ones.
Fair enough. Those coffee ones are good.
At that point, I don't think you're going to sleep.
All right.
I just want to. If Kaiju is the boomer of the group, I'm just gonna.
I'm not the boomer.
Lay
of the
claim-
group.
Yes,
Well, I'm
you
just
are.
gonna. I'm gonna claim the title of the Zoomer of the group simply because one of my sister's best friends literally described me as the most Gen Z person she's ever met, and I'm gonna wear that with a fucking badge of honor.
But you're not. It's historical.
Is it historic?
Yeah, but he doesn't act like a Zoomer.
What do I
I-
act like?
What does he act like?
Are you saying that historical can't zoom around?
I don't know. I haven't seen him Zoom yet.
We all meet up and we have to race, and then we'll see who claims the title of Zoomer.
Bruh, I'm down. And then you're gonna see like 5 people die in horrific car wreck. Does sweet flip on way out the door.
That's a pretty zoomer way to die.
Oh, dude, he hit the dab while he died.
No, I didn't just hit the dab. I then looked.
Whoa,
towards
did he hit the
camera.
whoa before going off of that cliff?
I just
I-
fucking spit out
I-
water and it's all over my fucking guitar pedal.
Get fucked.
Today
Oracle Man wins again.
I ruined my fucking.
Don't test.
Oh god, I hope
Nobody-
I didn't ruin my fucking effects pedal.
Nobody was testing you.
Yeah, but every time I'm in here, something bad happens. I just like to take credit.
No, it's whenever Matt's in here. Something bad happens to him.
Yeah, no, take credit. Okay, Matt, are you okay?
No, I'm fucking dying.
Matt,
I think
perform CPR.
that's genuine.
Is Matt crying or is he laughing at this point?
I don't even know.
Dude, why is your voice so hoarse?
Nay.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think it's broken.
Why is it the stupid joke that gets me?
That is the worst fucking joke I've ever heard in a while, and I'm stealing it.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
that's good.
I'm now suddenly picturing Palm just just sitting there with like a straight fucking face, like stone cold. And then Matt says nay.
I mean, essentially, it's exactly what happened. I was like, nah, I'm alright. I'm having a good ass time. And then suddenly, nay. I'm like, God, fucking horse meme!
POV, POV Palm sleeping in his bed, and he just hears the faintest nay, and then he just gets out and starts laughing like a satanic being.
Yeah, the fucking the
POV
the-
horse.
the Poghouse is gonna be a horrible experiment.
God, please
And
don't.
I'm not living.
I don't want.
I'm not living with you people. No.
No.
You know, upon thinking about it, I really don't want us to be like the creatures. So no.
The
No,
creatures.
I wake up in my bed and then I'm hearing screaming. I can already picture all of them in the same house. I'm trying to either one of us stays up too late or one of us wakes up too early.
Yes.
That's just
Well,
gonna happen.
That's me and Kaiju right there, like respectively.
Meanwhile, I don't know what I would do.
It's fucking 3 a.m. Kai is making himself coffee to wake himself up, and I'm making myself fucking waffles because I can't sleep.
Why waffles? Isn't that a
Because
breakfast item?
well, waffles are good.
That is fair.
I feel like my roommates want to kill me with just how many fucking waffles I eat, like at midnight.
I just wake up at like the middle of the night. I see Matthew sitting there making waffles, and I think he's an intruder, so I beat the shit out of him.
What would Palm do inside the horrible experiment that is the Poghouse?
Fucking sleep. Peace, bitch. Leave me alone.
The first thing Palm does, install soundproofing.
I know one of us would try and prank the other, but it would either go one of two ways: stupidly well or miserable failure.
I feel like one of you is gonna end up killing me, and it's probably gonna be Cross.
Oh, I'm gonna end up
Old
killing
man
all
Cross.
of you. I have no fear.
I have no fear. He burns down the whole house, ending the experiment on day one.
It'll be for fucking the good of humanity, my guy.
Finally.
Getting rid of the four of us. You stopped the four horsemen of the apocalypse and saved the world.
Fucking one guy from the future. You know, like in that show Heroes, where they were like, "Save the cheerleader, save the world." Fucking one guy from the future came to me and was like, "Kill the Pog, save the world." And I was like, "The fuck is Pog?" I'm like 12 years old.
I'm like 12 years old.
And then this starts happening, and he's just like,
I know what
Hold on.
fucking Cross is gonna walk into my room after like 1-2 job for a cowboy songs, and he's just gonna fucking slaughter me.
I don't know what job for a cowboy even.
That's job for a cowboy, pretty much.
Yeah,
Alright.
I feel like every single day I'm gonna wake you guys up with a sausage video.
I don't know what that means.
Like sausage.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, I have, if we're talking about waking up, like, my alarm clock for the last year, yeah, it might have been close to a year, has been that line of Keanu Reeves saying, "Wake the fuck up, samurai."
And it's you haven't been able to wake up because it's been delayed again.
I mean, no, I still wake up, clearly.
The joke's on you. The game was never actually in development, dude.
What if that came out? What if it kept getting delayed until April, and then April 1st came around, and they said, "Haha, just kidding." We
Just kidding, this game was never real.
Social experiment.
It was a social experiment.
That's like the YouTuber way of getting away with things. You're like, it's a social experiment.
How would you react?
See, I ruined your marriage because that was a social experiment to see what happens if I went to a veteran's house and had sex with his wife behind his back.
I want to see what happened.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank. I never really cared about your wife. And she's like, what?
Kaiju, why don't you tell us about what you've been drawing lately?
I'm about to try and learn human anatomy again.
Ooh.
Again.
Okay. I mean, like, what in particular are you working on?
Just the general form, which is something I want to do. I want to focus on like working on faces and specifically the human form separately for a while until I can feel somewhat comfortable enough to do them both together. Because
Right.
yeah, there's that one course thing, and the first video was about the skeleton, like how to draw the skeleton in like a rough way, and I posted the results of that in the art channel in the Discord, and that was hell. That was hell to actually do because it did not look right, did not feel right, and there's just so many different things that you don't really think about when it comes to everything else. Because for me, it's easy to draw something that's clearly not human because you don't seem to notice the mistakes. You don't feel the mistakes. Well, the human, they're all so obvious, you know? And that's always been my issue. It's always obvious when you fuck up a human.
I feel that. Like I mostly draw humans whenever I do draw, and like every single mistake is just like, well, fuck it, erase the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's awful. And I now understand why cavemen paintings, whenever they were drawing humans alongside the animals, they were stick figures. Because
Right?
it's just so much better to just draw stick figures along with hyper realistic animals. Honest to God.
simple.
Look, it's simple. Me no want draw human anatomy. It too tough.
Me need art book.
Me need art lesson.
Me need stronger, more intelligent finger. Mm.
Me hate art. Me hate complicated face. Me only draw circle.
Ook, drawing is hard, and it's gonna be 100,000 years before draw with Jazza. Ook.
Also, Kaiju, a few days ago, you know how you were complaining about me not fulfilling my end of the bargain?
Yeah, I just want you to draw, man.
Yeah, I drew some hair. How about that?
It's a step.
Hair something.
Well, what kind of hair? Like, what kind of style were you doing?
Were you
I
drawing?
was trying to copy the style I used to have. You know the one.
Oh,
Do
the,
I?
The one from Stranger Things?
Yeah, fucking Stevie. The Stevie hair I used to have. How do I do this?
I feel like that would be easier to do.
It's not hard. Well,
Yeah.
it is hard. It's just not as hard as I thought it would be.
I feel like hair is easier than the rest of the body. Well, kind of easier because it's easier to just get the rough shape of hair.
You have to draw it in more clumps than anything.
Yeah, just don't think
Unless you
individual
can-
strands if you can.
I told you that, didn't I?
Yeah,
A little while.
I think Orca
Yeah.
specifically told us that,
Yeah.
and that was helpful of her. And, you know, I feel like Orca's someone you can trust with art advice, considering that they made that surprisingly good animation recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like drunk people. I've been doing better with like other things if they're not people. Be it because of lighting, shading, or just general anatomy. Even if they are humanoid, it's not as bad because I can disconnect myself in that certain way. Like maybe it's the pressure. Does that make sense?
Right.
I hope so.
Like, I would say even like I've just been casually doodling this entire time because I told you I was going to,
Yeah.
and like, oh man, I've like I've put a line through so many drawings that I've been doing. I haven't been outright erasing them. I've just been like putting a line through them because like I wasn't happy with it. But I've just been like, there's so much about anatomy and like trying to nail something, and that if you don't like it, you're just like, I'm just gonna trash the whole fucking thing. I hate it. I don't want it. I don't want to be associated with this trash. But
Know your fucking place, trash, as I say as I throw my
Trash.
own art into a trash can.
but then you got homies that are like, and we talked about this a couple nights ago. The real trick behind it is that every artist is going to end up hating their own work, and it usually takes another artist to appreciate what you can't see about your own work.
I feel that.
I don't
That's how I am with like songwriting.
That sounds like a process. Damn. So go on.
I'm in a band, and I'm not advertising us just because we don't have any shit yet. But we have two songwriters, our guitarist and me, and our guitarist is like a legitimately good songwriter. He is like, oh, he's just super fucking good at like writing good lyrics and shit like that. Meanwhile, I'm very simple when it comes to writing songs. He wrote like a really good breakup song. He wrote a song about cowboys. Like he wrote like this like a really fucking good song about basically a stalker. I have a song about doing cocaine in Florida. Like
Make
Hey,
that a
hey
song.
man, I mean, can we hear song? Can we see song? Has that been made into a song?
You know, I can't
All
help.
right, all right.
I can't help but think of our high school friend that Matt was in a band with, and the songs that they would come up with, or at least the songs that my friend would come up with. Do you want to hear the title of the first one that he ever showed me?
All right,
Sure.
lay it on me.
Okay, the title of the song was "Jews Make Me Uneasy."
okay, hold up 1 second now. I did not write that. That was a song that was written before I was even in that band.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't say that you wrote that one. I didn't say you did.
Okay.
I'm just saying it broke me that was the title of it.
God, okay, that one band I was in had the greatest name ever, which was fucking Acidic Acid. Like, we were just shit posters, so, like, they weren't taking the name as seriously as I was, and, like, I was constantly just like, bro, maybe we should change the name to, like, something else, and both of them were just like, no, it's Acidic Acid, dude.
No,
It's like you're either on board or you're not on board with this.
That's basically how it was.
this one's funny. Matthew's guitar faintly plays in the background as we all start to fall into silence again.
Oh, I'm in that tuning.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
right.
woo!
I'm in the wrong type of tune. I'm trying to play the wrong type of tune. I better
I'm on the right tune.
I better do Fruit of the Loom.
Or it'll lead to my doom.
Because soon. God, hang on, let me think of another one.
Guys, please help us rhyme.
Please.
What do we have? We've got Doom, Womb, Tomb, Loom, Coom.
My demise is on the loom, for I need to hurry and coom.
While I sat here in my family tomb.
next to my
Mother's
precious heirloom.
as my mother
yes.
rots away with her womb.
Ugh.
Next to my stuffed baboon.
Help
You
us.
in my room made of gloom.
There is a butterfly cocoon in my room.
All I feel is gloom.
All I feel is gloom.
And then all of a sudden, everything
I've
goes
been
boom.
with a boom.
Damn, that's a little fucked up. Why'd everything explode?
I think that's a perfect poem.
After
Man,
I
fuck
went,
what I was saying. Songwriting is easy as shit.
Matthew, all
everything
you gotta do is just look at the upload of this stream and then just copy that all down and then make some funky instrument sounds in between them.
Absolutely, 100%.
As I was sitting in my room, filled with gloom, I saw a butterfly's cocoon.
That's already perfect.
This is the best. It's the best song ever.
Okay, now we need to think of something to get the audience back in. The dwindling
I
audience.
reject my humanity and become a baboon. Okay.
I'm just wait, no, you don't understand. I'm just picturing this, sad guy in a chair. He's already naked and skinny for some reason, playing a guitar, and then it's one of those shitty memes where he morphs into a baboon.
It's fucking open mic night baboon time.
I went boom on my toilet. I took a boom.
And then and then my butty went zoom.
Toilet go flush, poop go by, me sad.
This was a terrible idea.
This is the best idea.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm having a ball.
Poop is mush. Toilet go flush. I have to
It
do
sounds like
another
we're
one.
writing the sequel theme song to fucking Planet Sheen. Allow me to, for any of those unfamiliar with the Planet Sheen intro lyrics, they go like this. I'll just skip ahead past because they're like, Sheen reads out a note where he's like, Sheen, don't push this button, and then he pushes it and zooms off. And this is the first actual lyrics of the line. Dogs like cheese, cows like monkeys, Planet Sheen is oh so funky. And he's like, okay, I get the last part, but the first few lines are just off, bro. Skateboards rock, shoes like feetsies. You are watching Planet Sheensies. Okay, it's not called Planet Sheensies. Sheen dance. You know what they sheen and partay until the breaks a tongue. Fucking check. I don't know what the fuck that
You
means.
wake up on Planet Sheen.
Tuna noodle casserole, pomegranate stew, stranded on a planet, what you gonna do? Change your name to Larry, rub bacon on the queen, it all makes perfect sense.
On Planet
On
Sheen.
Planet Sheen.
What the fuck was this show?
Nothing
It
good.
was an attempt to remake Jimmy Neutron, but remove Jimmy.
They wanted more
What?
money.
And the objective best character in the show, Carl.
I mean, honestly, I would have watched an entire show based on Carl Weezer trying to survive. Actually, yeah, you know what? Have Carl Weezer accidentally enter an alternate reality machine and have the reality that he shows up be in like a hyper-realistic zombie apocalypse scenario.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, you're dead. Jimmy, I lament your death.
Everything is dead, Jimmy.
Jimmy, I can hear the voices of my comrades so when I sleep, Jimmy.
Guys,
Why are we
guys,
still
guys.
here? Just to suffer?
Jimmy,
Gu-
I had to bash your skull in, Jimmy. I don't want to be here anymore.
Carl becomes guts.
No,
Oh
stop.
my mother god.
I'm gonna edit in fucking Jimmy.
Wait. Okay. Historical cross and palm. I have something funny for you all to hear.
What?
Huh?
Jimmy, don't look.
Oh no!
Fuck you!
That wasn't funny.
Fuck you! You got angry when I said the shit when I pushed.
I don't know what
Ben-
you're talking about, and
What the
honestly, I
fuck
think
did I
I'm better
miss?
for it.
What did I
Jimmy,
Ugh, Sheen becomes femto.
miss? No.
Oh no!
Well, Carl, I
Oh, Palm's
Jimmy
crying.
gets a brain blast. Jimmy gets a brain blast so big it blasts open his.
It blasts open his eye.
He gets a brain blast so big that it explodes.
Brain blast.
That reminds me of a lot of weird kids' TV shows that look really weird looking back on it. Like, honestly, if we're thinking about it, Fairly Odd Parents seems really fucked up.
I mean,
Oh,
it is really
because-
fucked up because they confirmed in like one episode that Jimmy, like one of his first wishes was to be a child forever. So they froze time, and canonically 50 years had passed since the start of the series,
Whoa, what?
and everyone's just been the same age, repeating life eternal.
Holy fuck.
Hey,
50
Jimmy.
years have passed. I'm not age.
Timmy Turner is honestly one of the most disturbing.
Honestly, what would have happened if he just showed up to fucking Wanda and Cosmo and he was just like, I wish for an AR-15. What?
I don't know if they could grant that wish. There's probably something in the rules about that.
They can grant wish to they can wish weapons, but they can't wish to someone to die. That's
Yeah, they can bring the means, but they cannot do the
Actually,
result.
yeah.
So you're saying Jimmy...
So
Jimmy.
what you're saying is as long as there is a buffer between the whatever occurs and as a consequence and the wish, it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
That's
he can-
pretty easy to manipulate.
Timmy asks for a nuclear warhead.
Yeah, exactly. He wishes for a button that launches every single one.
He's like, guys, like, because then you could just go, oh, it's like, I wish for I want a button. Oh, what do you want this button to do? I want a button that makes Mr. Crocker's heart explode. He goes, we can't do that, Jimmy. He's like, yes, you can. You're not harming them. I'm harming them.
That's
Now
exactly.
give me the button.
Cosmo, Wanda, I want Mr. Crocker's pacemaker to stop.
They're like, that'll hurt him. No, it won't. His weak heart will hurt him. You aren't doing it.
Fucking psychopath
It's,
Timmy Turner.
it's just simply that the pacemaker ceased functioning, but that will bring direct harm. If it's direct harm, try to cast the spell. They do it and it works, and they're like,
No!
they're like, your rules are nothing compared to me.
Cosmo, Wanda, I want to be God.
They can't grant that wish, but
They can't.
here's what
Yeah.
appeared in my head. Here's what appeared in my head. Cosmo, Wanda, I want to hijack that airplane for a laugh.
No. Cosmo, Wanda, can you fix my family's marriage? And they're like, sorry, Timmy, that's not allowed in our rules. And they're like, the rules, just let me have a nice life.
Cosmo, Wanda, can you please end my suffering?
Cosmo, Wanda, can you
Cut the brakes in my dad's car.
That was perfect timing.
That is perfect time.
that doesn't even require any magic, so that's not breaking any rules.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically.
Cosmo, Wanda, can you make cannabis legal in California?
Cosmo, Wanda, you can't think of any others. I literally can't- Cosmo,
Oh,
Wanda,
I know a horrible one.
What?
Go.
What was it? Was it Trixie? Was that the name of the woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
They're
one
like-
school.
They're like, he's like, Cosmo, Wanda, I have sex with Trixie. And they're like, oh, but we can't use magic to make her fall in love with you. I didn't say make her fall in love with Timmy.
No.
Or Timmy. It's like, Timmy,
Timmy.
what are you saying?
Cosmo, Wanda, I want a bottle of Rohypnol.
Cosmo, Wanda, can I get I can't think of any others.
Can I have a pound of roofies?
Cosmo, Wanda,
Cosmo, Wanda, I want a bottle of cyanide.
Cosmo, Wanda, can I get 26 grams of black tar heroin?
Cosmo, Wanda, get the Mexican cartel off of my back.
Cosmo, Wanda, can I lead the entire underground economy of the United States?
Ugh.
Cosmo, Wanda, can you give me enough money to buy that man over there?
To buy that man.
Just buy it.
Cosmo, Wanda,
Make slavery legal.
Cosmo,
I feel like they
Wanda,
can't make slavery legal considering that is directly harm someone.
I
But
wish to amend the Constitution.
technically speaking, he could wish that amendments to the Constitution to revoke or amendments to revoke non-slave laws were to debate.
No.
He could do that. He could do
No,
that.
that's not harming
No.
anyone. That's simply putting it out there.
No. Cosmo, Wanda, can you revive the Third Reich?
Again, technically not harming anyone.
Wait,
Dude,
wait,
oh my
wait.
god. that
Matthew. My
What?
fuel. I can walk.
I can walk.
That reminds. Okay, one of that. This is also canon in the show. One of their former godparents literally assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Right. You're right. One of Cosmo's fucking and Wanda's old kids caused World War II.
No, World War One.
Wait, did that actually happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, World
Like,
War One. Sorry,
oh,
you're right.
I
World
didn't
War One.
know. Like,
Did
fairly
World War
unfair
One
assassin-
actually happen?
It's canon. It's canon in the fucking Timmy verse.
The Timmyverse.
The Timmy Turner Show.
Dude, this show is really fucked up when you think about it.
Yep. Here we go. Marianne. Marianne is a former godchild of Cosmo Wanner and a minor character of the series. While Bishop appearing innocent and friendly and trustful, she soon revealed to be the true antagonist in Hassle in the Castle. According to Wanda, Marianne abused their magical powers. On the 28th of June, 1914, she wished that Franz Ferdinand would be assassinated in Sarajevo, thus plunging the world into the First World War, which led to the rise of the Nazi Party and the Holocaust. It is for this reason that Cosmo and Wanda were taken away from her and her picture was put in the Hall of Infamy. It is unknown how she was able to wish that Archduke would be killed, because it states into rules that godchilds cannot wish someone dead. However, it is possible that this rule was created because of her, or she found some sort of loophole. Once wished out of Cosmo and Wanda's Hall of Infamy in their house by Timmy after he stole Cosmo's wand. She then tried to steal Wanda's wand and would have succeeded in getting a revenge, but was thwarted by Wanda and put back into the Hall of Infamy where she belonged.
Holy shit,
You
dude.
know, I just had an image appear in my head. Cosmo, Wanda, can you get rid of the Jews?
Just get rid of them. I don't want them to exist.
I mean, that'll kill them.
Yeah, I mean that will kill them.
Unless he goes, Cosmo, Wanda, if they could figure out where exactly Judaism as a religion was inceptivized, he could just be like, Cosmo, Wanda, I want to go back to that day. Just show it to me. And then he gets sent back because that's not against the rules. And
Yeah,
then
time travel is canon.
Then he just has to, like, I don't know. He doesn't even have to kill anyone. He just has to, like, make sure that the idea doesn't take root, and boom, Judaism isn't a thing.
Yeah.
I just thought about something.
You know what Timmy Turner could actually do? That I just
What?
realized it.
Okay, you say
Cosmo,
yes.
Wanda, can you change the melanin in everyone's skin color?
Can you lower the melanin count of the world?
Makes everyone white.
Okay, that's slightly less fucked up than mine.
Oh
What's
no.
yours?
Can you make the bully at my school go to hell before he dies?
Oh.
Before he dies.
So give him drugs.
Yeah, just like what Mario said.
No. Take him to hell.
Oh god.
It still fucks with me
Oh
that
my
Mario
God.
said that. Why did Mario say that? That scarred me for
Well-
life, man.
What did you do, Captain?
You're gonna go to hell if you do drugs.
Gonna go to hell before you die. It's the before that gets to me.
No.
Cosmo, Wanda, I don't like this girl in my class. Can you fix that?
No! No! It's her!
No.
No.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Okay, I'm just gonna put that in the banner because, come on,
Context is important. Put it next to Skull.
no.
Skull's
No.
been through enough
Don't put
lately.
it-
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm putting it next to the Pog light.
Okay, now we know that Timmy Turner is actually, all this time, an epic gamer.
Epic gamer.
I don't know if he's an epic gamer or if he's just fucked
Huh?
up.
Cosmo, Wanda, can you please... What is 13?
What?
Can you get rid of... Cosmo, Wanda, can you get rid of 13% of the population to get rid of half of the crime? I had to.
No.
All right,
Timmy Turner.
I think that's the perfect one to end that one off.
Yeah.
Can I just say one more thing?
Fine.
Sure.
One more.
Cosmo, Wanda, can you make 4chan statistics accurate?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh no. They could though.
They could. That's vague enough to where it could work.
Alright, Timmy.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
What's 4chan?
Don't worry about it.
They can't kill people and they can't wish themselves to be gods, but they can do everything in between.
Well, not everything in between. There's a whole list.
Most-
We can
most
look
of
at the
them.
rules in accordance to the official wiki, of which currently over the series run there are 62 officially listed rules. When a godchild reveals the existence of their fairies, that's number one, they lose will have their memories wiped. Like they'll never remember it. The godchild will be taken away. A godchild cannot wish or use magic to win a competition because that leads to cheating, which leads to disqualification for the godchild, and they will lose. The rules also apply to any wishes that were the results would allow the child to win a competition, but it only becomes an issue when the competition begins. As an example, Timmy was free to wish that he was super intelligent, but his new intellect vanished when he was competing in a game show against him.
I remember that episode.
Yeah,
actually.
I do too now.
That was a good episode.
Godchild cannot wish to interfere with or create true love. This applies to every kind of love except parental love.
Oh,
Oh.
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 So you're
Yes.
allowed. So you're allowed to wish for parental.
Yes. Fairies. This is the rule number 4. This is the one. Fairies cannot directly kill, maim, or injure living beings, but their magic can if it is done indirectly.
So basically, he can't wish for someone to get murdered, but he can wish for a chainsaw.
Or he can wish
Take
that
his own- to his
he
own
can wish for a
hands.
psychopath to be in that person's house.
If a child interferes with something or someone in a past month, it will alter the present and future, and they will be forbidden from returning to the same one.
So basically, he can only do the Judaism thing once.
Huh.
He can't go back and fix it
Back to the past.
to play the shitty games that suck ass.
I'd rather have. A
The
buffalo.
Timmy Turner loophole. At the end of the Fairly Odd movie, Grow Up Timmy Turner, after Timmy loses his fairies because he wanted to save them from Hugh J. Magnet Jr. Jorgen, tells Timmy that the Fairy Council's created a loophole that states the following: if there was ever a boy named Timmy Turner who has kept and loved his fairies for over 13 years, Fairy Council member added, and saved Fairy World no more than on a few occasions, but this was not written down. And if he promises to make wishes only for others and not for his own selfish purchase, he may keep his fairies. And that's that.
God, those movies were fucking bad.
Yeah, I think Grow Up Timmy Turner was that was the live action movie, right?
Yeah, that was
Why
live
is it live
action. and
action?
I don't
know.
fucking know.
I'd like to know. Tell me now. Cross, you're the
I
only
don't.
knowledgeable one.
Fucking, they thought it would make them money.
Because fuck Butch Hartman.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
Butch.
yeah.
All my
Straight
homies hate Butch Hartman.
Straight up, that's what they were like.
Is there any other childhood icon like Butch Hartman that has actually fallen from grace, at least in your eyes?
What do you mean? Butch Hartman hasn't done anything wrong, as far as I'm aware.
Oh,
Ooh.
Did I
Just
miss
assumed
something?
he did something wrong.
oh, you missed something. I thought you were joking at first, but no, you missed something.
Wait. Are you?
What did
actually,
Butch Hartman do?
Are you actually being ironic?
No, I genuinely don't know. What did Butch Hartman do?
Oh.
Who wants to tell him first?
I think you'll get the most in-depth explanation out of because it also an
Out of
artist,
who?
Oliver, because he has the most to complain about it.
Well, who's here?
Well, Kai. So I think Kai is probably the best to complain about it.
Look, the only things I've seen of Butch Hartman in the last several years of my life have been him drawing SCPs on YouTube.
Okay, one, I guess that's kind of funny. Two, one of the things that he did is, he charges a lot for commissions, and he's somebody who worked for Nickelodeon. You would expect high fucking quality, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you expect him to trace art?
No.
He traced a very expensive piece, and it was literally just so fucking blatant, so unbelievably blatant. And the other
That piece was $200.
$200 for one character with a simple background, and it was traced. And the other two pieces, which were around similar prices, did not look like the Butch Hartman style at all that people came to know and love. In fact, they bluntly looked like shit, if we're being very blunt. And
Oh, they look like garbage.
yeah, I'm not one to knock on somebody's artwork, but if they're paying for a specific type of thing and they're paying that much money for it, and you give them something that looks simple as shit, it's pretty fucking rough on you. He also has said that autism can be cured.
Oh, was
Yes.
it? I just googled Butch Hartman tracing. Did he trace Ranma?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. It does look like shit.
yeah, it does. And you know, like I said, he said that autism can be cured, and didn't he say it could be done through prayer or some shit?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I
And-
don't like Butch Hartman anymore.
And another thing was he made a Kickstarter for the streaming service called Oaxis, and the intention of Oaxis was family-friendly content because he fucking thinks that content is too bad nowadays. But he basically revealed at like a speech he had at a church that his intention with Oaxis was to use as a Trojan horse to like basically force kids to watch Christian programming.
Bro, like what the fuck's the point at that?
Yep, you're right. He does actively claim that you can just heal autism through prayer.
Yo, my face when I pray away the autism.
Dude, I used to be a fucking huge. I can't say that on Twitch.
You've already gone way further than that today. All right, don't even worry about that word.
I feel like I should worry about that.
I used to be a huge
Raging autismo.
and then fucking Butch Hartman saved me through
Prayer.
Alright, on
Praise
that-
Jesus.
praise Jesus.
On that note, I think we're gonna end it.
This is a good episode, folks. It was fucking wild, but a good episode.
This was
This was a
awful.
great episode.
This was awful. Don't.
It had
do it
no
again.
coherency or structure. Perfect.
It was.
And you
awful.
know what? It was pretty good.
I think it was better for it.
I hope we never do this again.
We'll do another one in a month, bet.
God, no.
Well, okay, if you want to prevent these things, we'll start throwing topics and darts on the wall.
I'll think of something.
Yeah.
If I don't think.
And if
of
we all miss, we're doing freeform again.
Okay, if I don't think of something, if none of us think of something, we gotta do this again. So please think of something.
I don't know. I'm head empty. Head
Okay.
empty.
As always, I've been Kaiju. You can subscribe on the YouTube, or I forgot to put in the Twitch, but you can probably guess. I guess I'm gonna link it or something. I don't know anymore.
All right. Well, I'm Palm Top Tyrant. I pretend to stream at Twitch TV/PalmTop_Tyrant. Hope to see you guys there.
It's been me, Historical Man, and you can find me literally nowhere.
Help.
My name is Cross. You can find me on the YouTube link above, and I am the one whose drill will pierce the heavens.
I've been Funky Unky Matt, once again reminding you that
Butch Hartman cured my autism.
autism.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye, everybody.